Hey, what's up? It's Paul from Guitar World, and we're here at FU-Tone HQ headquarters, where Adam Reaver, the Master Chief, is going to help us show how to install a vintage tremolo bridge on an AllParts body, which is something many guitarists have never done, and he's going to make it easy and show us how we can do that.
Simple. So this is a standard Strat style 6-screw fulcrum bridge.
Yeah.
And what we already did was we measured for scale length. Okay. So this is 25.5-inch scale. And you measure the center line that will be the mounting screws. You measure it to 25.25.
Yes.
To here from the nut.
Yep. Lay
the bridge in place. And then we centered the E-strings so they would go along the neck. Pre-drilled the holes.
Got it.
We're going to mount the bridge loosely from the front with the 6 screws. We're going to flip to the back, put the claw in, attach the ground wire to the claw, and then attach the springs to the tremolo. And then string it up, and you'll rock.
All right.
Shall we?
It sounds like a lot of work, but I'm sure it's not going to be that way.
It's not.
All right.
It's dead simple. It's easy. It's fun. Parts guitars rule.
All right.
So we already pre-drilled the 6 holes after we found our line. Loosely, we will mount the bridge. Right about to there, still sticking up.
So you go about halfway, so you have a little bit of play.
1/4 inch of the head sticking up still. We will set that when we're done.
So it's best to do the outside just to get it in place.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you already see.
Yep.
Pretty simple.
Yep.
We're going to go to the back. So here's our ground wire from the pot.
From the pot, correct.
Claw, 2 claw screws.
And that comes, of course, with the vintage tremolo assembly.
Comes with it. Line it up to the holes.
And these are already pre-drilled as well, right?
In most cases. If not, you can drill them. If you have to drill them, you have to use a long drill bit. So it comes from back here.
Gotcha.
So you could get the angle. If you were to come in from here, the angle's too high.
Too much, yeah.
Just start one. Looks like a claw.
That's it.
We're going to solder the ground wire to the claw. So like I showed you on our other soldering, we're going to tin the wire, meaning add a little solder to it. Just get the wire hot. Give it a touch of solder. Rub it onto the wire. So some claws have a hole or a tang or a barb that you can catch it to. This claw does not. So what we're going to do is we're going to get it right into the center area there.
Got it.
Remember, solder is attracted to heat. So I'm going to hold this soldering iron on the claw and the wire at the same time. And you want to get the claw and the wire hot before you introduce the solder.
How long does that usually take?
The claw's a little thicker, so I give it a good 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Once it's hot, you're going to give it a nice bead. Claw, ground wire soldered. Next, you're going to attach the springs. I'll show you this. You've probably put springs on with a screwdriver before and kind of wrenched them across, scratched stuff, fire them across the room.
Yes, I have many times.
You will love this. The way we do this is a little spring pull tool. I'm going to hook the loop to the claw. I'm just going to grab the end of the spring. I'm going to pull it back here, nice and easy. Push it into the hole.
And then pop it right out. Look at that.
It's so easy that you can do it.
I can do this. This is good.
Pull it back and then push it down.
Pull it back and then push down. Yeah. There we go.
Have you ever installed a spring so easily?
That is easy.
And they just pop right in.
Simple.
Springs, claw, ground wire, trem. Now we'll just bring the screws down, leaving just enough room to move the trem.
How do you know, how far you go down with that?
So everyone's a little different. So some guys like it real loose. Some guys pin it to the body where they're not going to move it. I leave like between a 1/16 and an 1/8 of an inch up.
I mean, is it tighter towards the back and looser in the middle, or?
No,
it's all...
We're going to balance them. This one's a little tight. And you'll see you'll have a little room. If you want more room, let them out.
So where do you know where we want more room, like on the treble or bass side of the...
Evenly.
Evenly. So you're shooting for being balanced and even here.
Yep. So you bring them up a touch. See how much room you have?
Yeah.
Strings will balance that out as well.
Now, does it need to be a little, I feel it maybe need to a little lower on this side, maybe?
We can.
Yeah, that seems to be about right.
There's your bridge install.
That's great.
Nothing to it.
Easy.